Hold up. Are we in action? Yes, we are.
You live in Berea?
Yes, sir.
That's where my son that's Lexington Cop, he lives in Berea.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I live right off exit 77 where White House Clinic is.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm right over there.
Yeah, he's on the opposite side of town over. He's off Shoreline.
Oh, okay, cool. How long have you been a police officer?
He said it's been about 2 years, so.
Oh, yeah? Nice. I bet it's pretty exciting, man.
Yeah,
That's one thing every day, is something different.
He's seen a lot of shit over there, I'm gonna tell you, man.
Right. Yeah,
Hey,
Lexington.
there's a lot going on in Lexington.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm sure you're proud, dude.
He honestly loves it, you know, he's got a wife, got 3 little kids, you know.
Oh, does he?
So,
Cool, man.
but I mean, I know it's a dangerous job, but everything we do is dangerous, you know,
Ain't that the truth?
driving up the road is dangerous.
Right, but you know, guys like that are the reason we're able to sleep safely, quietly at night. Those are military guys.
It used to drive me nuts a little bit that they wanted to do that, and
Yeah.
but I said, hey, he's got to be his own man, you know.
Hey, that's the truth.
He always wanted to be one since he's that big.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's a freaking hoodlum.
Yeah, that's funny how that turns out.
Hey, he never got no serious trouble.
Yeah, we're all
police
just
officer, you know, but
Right.
he just, he was always just honored, played football, graduated Southern.
Yeah.
You know, he was a starting guard when, they beat Central.
Really?
In the district for the first time.
How old is he?
He's 25? No, 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I was gonna say, I went to
Heck of a
Southern.
basketball player.
Really?
In baseball, football, he played it all, but
Oh, so
hey,
he played it
baseball,
all.
his baseball coach told me, said if he wanna make baseball his career, he could go pro, he's that good.
He was that good?
But he didn't want it, says most boring game you ever played.
Are you serious? Isn't that ironic?
Oh, man, it's crazy. A lot of basketball, man. He didn't sleep and dream basketball.
Is he pretty tall?
No, well, he's not tall. He's about 6 foot, you know, but
Oh, okay.
he's
That's still pretty much
he's
better.
not hardly tall enough to be what he needs to be, you know.
Right.
I think he could have walked on a college team somewhere.
Like EKU or something?
Yeah, but,
Sure.
he didn't have enough height, you know, to play for UK or.
Right.
Like that, but hey, he played with his heart on his sleeves.
That's awesome, dude.
Sad part is, you know, it took him a long time to go temper because he don't take no crap on nobody.
Right.
I don't care if he's 6'5", 375 pounds.
Uh-huh.
They don't push him around.
Well, that's good. And he's got a lot of self-respect.
He's got his heart, man, and, you know, he played on the AAU team, he's really good.
Baseball or basketball?
Basketball.
Okay.
He got chosen to go to a select deal in California.
Dang.
We took him to California playing tournaments out there.
Wow.
Man, he was
That's
good,
awesome.
he was good. The team he was on, but it had another guy, Logan, he thinks the last name he's done down around London.
Uh-huh.
And he actually made that same team. And
Really?
They ended up on the same team in there. And
Wow.
They win the whole damn thing, they beat them all.
Really? Out of all those dudes,
All
you
those people, I
Hey.
mean, and it's.
Yeah, he has been pretty good to do
Yeah,
something like that.
it's a pretty awesome deal, but,
Huh.
you know, but, thing about it is, he hated school.
Really?
He's a handful.
Wow, man. Well, hopefully he's happy now with
Oh,
what
he
he's doing,
is,
man.
and,
That's awesome.
great mother, you know, and
Cool.
he makes good money.
Heck, yeah. And he's got the respect of probably everybody.
And he's got a lot of good, you know, he's learned a lot of things, you know. And,
Yeah, he's still young, but it sounds like he's on the right track.
Yeah, I
So
think
I'm sure you're proud, man.
and my other son worked for Jay Tolman over there.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Nice, man. That's cool.
And my truck's filthy, you just have to.
Oh, stop it, man.
I'm not
You're
doing
good,
this
it's
thing
fine,
for the
man.
past couple of months, you know.
I've seen it all. I've seen brand new cars, and I've seen cars that probably need to be caught on fire. But this one's all right, man.
Well, soon as I get this trip over with, man, I'm gonna take it every detail.
Yeah. Cool, man. Frank got a guy named Ray Diaz that does detailing on 25.
He really good.
Yeah, he's all right. And I think there's only like 2 or 3 places. There's Win Auto in Richmond. They're pretty good. And then there's some guy named Randy Savage. And then there's a guy, he's actually a police officer. I think he's a sheriff. And like going towards Paint Lick. His name's Brian Wilmot. He's always posting pictures on Facebook. Looks like he does a pretty good job. So yeah, there's a few people around here. See you, man. All right. All right. All right, where are we going here? Let me put these keys in my hand and pull this bad boy in. All right, crackers. This is a nice, what is this? I think it's a 2017 Ford F-350, dude. The big boy. And this one is one of the few trucks that don't have factory shaded glass. I don't see these that often, but all the windows are clear on this one. You see? Yeah, most four-door, at least that I've seen, most four-door trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs just have shaded glass, privacy glass on the back half, but this is one that don't. Huh. It's a nice truck though. He said, don't mind my truck, it's a little dirty. I'm like, where, dude? People always say that. It'll be a brand new vehicle. They'll say, it's a little dirty. I guess they go ahead and get that out of the way so they don't feel like anybody judges them. I'm like, bro, as long as it don't have cockroaches in it, we're good. I've seen cars, I told them, I've seen cars brand new off the lot. Actually, I'm gonna leave this open. Get some natural daylight in here. I've seen cars that are brand new, less than 100 miles on them. And I told him I've seen some cars that need to be just lit on fire. The first van I ever did was infested with cockroaches. It was a bad look, bad sight. Any of y'all crackers been drinking this Alani Nu, whatever the hell it is, Alani Nu. That'll put hair on your nuts real quick. All right. He wants the legal limit. Why? Because he's a law-abiding citizen. That's why his son's a cop. He don't want to get arrested by his own kin. Scott Fields, where you at? Good morning, man. Yeah, it is. It is morning. Let's switch this big-ass TV over so I can read these comments. I was going to set up one of these text, like Matt's got, like text to talk. Put my earpiece in that way. If somebody writes a comment, I can hear it. But let's see. I'm gonna worry about that shit later. All I care about, that's my audio's good. All right, so we're gonna do TintX. Boom, Puremax. I'm gonna dispel this myth that people got that TintX is trash. Has anyone ever had a bad experience with TintX film? Probably. Has anybody ever had a bad experience with any brand of film? Yeah. Somebody texted me the other day, 2 days ago, saying that one window on their driver's side is bubbling. I don't know how the hell it happened. It's just the driver's side window. Could have been something I did. Could have been the film failure. And I don't even know what brand of film I use. I've got like 4 different fucking types of film. I got TintX, there's GeoShield, there's some high-tech, which that's just that one box. But shit, a year ago, I don't remember what I was using. Precision window films. So really the main ones I use is TintX Precision window films. Every now and then I'll get some film off of Facebook Marketplace, right? Somebody's selling some film. This, like I've said before, this one lady, her son passed away and he was a window tinter and he had a shit ton of Max Pro, but they were all like 20-inch rolls. What was left by the time I saw it, it was like 20-inch rolls at 35 or 30%, and it was ceramic. But I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with the 20-inch roll of 30, bro? Like nobody, at least that I know, uses or wants 30 on their front 2 windows, or wants 20% on their front, 30% on their front 2 windows. But yeah, if you go on Facebook, I feel like I'm losing my voice. Where the hell's my phone at, dude? Man, I just had the fucking thing. Oh my God, man, this is gay, dude. Fuck it.
But yeah, on Facebook you can find all kinds of deals on window tint. There's my other phone. I did have one issue with the roll of GeoShield, like it started curling, and I posted about this on the 313 Tint group about a year ago, and they're like, that's what you get for buying secondhand film. That's what you get. That's what you get. You can't be mad at GeoShield. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about, dude? Are y'all retarded? The film was still in the fucking box, dude. It's over there somewhere, I think. The film was taped up, never opened. It's like those crackers would not read that. It's like they refused to believe that it was not switched out with some other roll. I'm like, bro, all the other, it was 4 rolls. Right, one was Pro Nano 35, other one was 20 Pro Nano, and then a roll of Pro Classic 5, and then Pro Classic 20. All 3 of them the other 3 was fine. It was the fucking, what was it, the dyed 5%, dude. Like it curled, as soon as you peeled that liner off, it went shoo, like a fucking rattlesnake. And they're like, that's what you get. I'm like, dude, it was not, even if it was used film, how does that justify it being bad? That don't make sense. Even if if the film is sat there for 2 years, I just don't get their logic. I never understood it. And GeoShield pretty much told me to go fuck myself since I wasn't the original purchaser. I'm like, what's the difference if I bought it or they bought it? At the end of the day, the film is fucked. As soon as you peel the liner off, it's like it's unraveling on it. It's rolling up into itself, it's curling in on itself. I was like, so if I get the dude to call instead of me, or I could have acted like the dude. I could have said, all right, here's the phone, and said, hey, I don't understand it. I don't understand that at all. At the end of the day, the issue is that the film was defective. How do I know that? Because I've used GeoShield before. Same issue with High-Tech. But those GeoShield cucks, from you know, the way they make it seem, GeoShield, their shit don't stink. They can't do nothing wrong. Kind of like some people are with their kids. It's never their fault, right? Okay. GeoShield's never made a mistake. And I looked at their policy too on their website. You know what it says? They don't say a fucking thing about ordering film and it being bad. Like, it doesn't say anything. Oh, you need to check their warranty check. I did. It's on their fucking website. They don't say nothing about if you order film and it's defective. They don't say shit about it. It's not posted nowhere. And people wonder why I don't like fucking with certain brands, because of the experience I had. Suntech, and I know this is all anecdotal, right? But, you know, it still happened. I still got receipts for it. That's still the whole fucking truth. Nothing but the truth. So help me God, that's exactly what happened. If people don't believe me, that's fine. If people want to read half the fucking story, that's fine. If people want to, so I'm like, whatever, dude. Hey, if you fuckers don't want to listen to me, that's your fucking choice. Some people order from GeoShield, never get a bad roll. Some people do. Guess what? Those fuckers that were buying from Max Pro happily for all those years never had a problem. Guess what? Until they did. People ordering from Flex Film for years never had a problem. Guess what? Till they did. Till the shit was curling off the glass. Nothing ever happens until it happens. And some fucking idiots just don't understand that simple concept. My aunt never had a cavity her whole life. Guess what? Till she got one. She's like 50 years old or 60 years old before she got her first fucking cavity. Nothing ever happens until it happens. Right? Here we go. So yeah, I didn't like that GeoShield I mean, I get where they're coming from. I just don't agree. But I see why they got to deal with the original purchaser. That makes sense. It makes sense. I just don't agree with it, because at the end of the day, they could look up the label on the inside of the fucking roll, matches the box. They could look it up in their system. Like I said, the shit was covered in tape. If you peel off the fucking tape, dude, look, if you peel off the tape or if you cut it, it's not gonna match up right, dude. If you swap the shit out, look, peeling this off, look what it does. If you peel the fucking tape off, it's not gonna, look. The dude did not swap the film out. And even if somebody cut right there, you'd have to have another piece of tape over there. There's one piece of tape, dude. It's like nobody's gonna go through that much fucking shit to swap out one roll of some Chinese shit. Take the label off on the inside. Take it off. Come on, man. For what? The other 3 rolls were fine. I checked them all on the tint meter. It's legitimate film. Dude had his Tint business name on the box and everything. Like my bullshit meter is usually pretty good when it comes to stuff like that. All right, let's get off that subject. But yeah, that's why I don't buy from GeoShield that much anymore. Not that I hate them, but at the end of the day, Tint, I figured out the other day that I'm pragmatic. What the hell does that mean? What pragmatic means, if I can spend 200 bucks instead of 400, I'm fucking going to. At the end of the day, I want film that's gonna last. And if there's a problem, I want to make sure the company handles it. Guess what? TintX said they're gonna handle it. Guess what? I'm not saying that GeoShield won't or doesn't. My issue, I don't even have an issue with GeoShield. It's just 10X is fucking cheaper. Is it the easiest film to use for a brand new beginner? I don't fucking know, because I'm not a beginner. Some people say it takes more heat, it's harder to shrink. Well, fuck, maybe. I don't know how you shrink. For me, it shrinks fine. I mean, it don't shrink as good as that $400 box Ceramic Pro Black. I've used shit. What, Suntech? Suntech's what is it? Suntech's carbon film, and I like Ceramic Pro Black better than that. They say ceramic film's harder to shrink. That's a fucking lie, because I looked it up, and that Ceramic Pro Black is a 2 mil film. It is 2 mil. And when I put that high-tech Ceramic Pro Black on that glass board the other day, and a piece of that precision window film, Ceramic Plus, and I pretty much put the fire like 8 inches away, it burned up. Now, this doesn't mean it's good or bad. You can take what you want away from it. I put the fire 8 inches away. In about 8 seconds, it burned up on the Ceramic Pro Black. But, bro, it took almost like 40 seconds for it to burn up with that precision window films. But at the same time, I like the way that the Ceramic Pro Black shrinks. It's fucking amazing. Like, I do not worry at all. All right, so I'm gonna hand cut these bastards. And since I'm probably gonna do the marker method, I like that. I know how to cut without the marker, but hold up. We're gonna stretch this film out. And where this is a whole roll, this is a brand new roll. Thank God I have big ass hands. Let's see. So, fuck. Matter of fact, you know what? That's way more than I need. I feel like my wrist is about to fucking snap. I should have just measured it off the damn box, but we're in too deep now. Is this enough? Yeah, that's enough. So if you got big ass hands like me, you can just do this. Do that at your own fucking risk. I'm gonna set this over here. Damn, that was heavy, boys. Now this is the, so if you're gonna double marker, cut it, whatever, what I like to do is put the clear liner on first. Boom. Or the clear liner on facing away from you, right? Make sure this is over enough. Because if you just want to be able to peel it off and not have to worry about taking alcohol and rubbing off the marker, and it's in your best interest to just have the film sides touching each other. All right, there's that. Where's my damn squeegee? Let me just take this whole situation over here. Now, this one does not have that hard to remove rear view mirror, I don't think. Even if it did, you don't want nothing on the windshield. Luke Martin, where you at? I haven't used TintX before, it's been years ago though, but I tinted this guy's windshield on his work van and it still is holding up. Irish good fella, thank you for that. I know that's anecdotal evidence, but hey, I'm sure you got the receipts. I just don't understand, and I got a buddy named Andre Kilgore. We had a conversation about it, and there's no way you can convince him that TintX is good. I mean, look, you can see right through the shit, dude. The clarity, it's not hazy. Now, I have not used their white box film, but I have heard that to stay away from that. But guess what? Just because what you hear don't always mean it's right. My mom heard, don't date black guys. This chick I used to date heard, don't date black guys. Guess what? My mom thought for herself. She used her brain that God gave her, and she dated a black guy, married a black guy, got impregnated by a black guy. Now I'm here. Thank God she didn't just listen to everything she was fucking told. Now I'm going to send this to myself. This is and I got to cover it up. This is the difference between TintX's carbon and, here it is. I'm going to email this to myself. TintX's carbon and Hi-Tech's carbon. TintX versus Hi-Tech. I looked this up. This is yesterday. I made a post. Well, shit, I don't even know why I emailed myself. Fuck it, it's too late now. But I made a post. Well, I need to download this. And I want to see what y'all's thoughts are. But yeah, TintX, I tinted the windshield on this 2006 Malibu like 3 years ago. Looks fine. So I don't get what people are saying about, and I'll call TintX, dude, and ask about their warranty. Like, if something goes wrong, what are you going to do? Are you going to bullshit me around? What the hell? Oh, yeah. What is this shit? Where is my damn email at, bro? I just emailed myself. What up, dude? You spying on me, dude? I heard walking, then I heard quiet, I heard footsteps. This guy's ex-military sneaking up behind me. He's up to something. All right, we'll download this image. I'm gonna upload it. Let's see what you crackers think about it. Here we go. This is the difference in the specs of Hi-Tech and TintX film. The only real difference I see is about 80 bucks. Here we go. Here's the difference, boys. So I made this the other day. So this is TintX Puremax Supreme Carbon. That's what I'm using right now for 180 bucks a roll. And then this is going against the specs of Hi-Tech's Carbon IR for 260. So about 80 bucks more. Now I've used that Carbon IR, right? Let's look at the specs. Shit. Okay, so TintX is about 100 bucks cheaper. 180 compared to 260. Excuse me, 80 bucks. 260, 180. VLT. These are both at 5%. What is it? What are the numbers? And this IR spec is the one that goes up to right at like 1,000. See, there's two IR meters. There's one that goes up to 2,500 and one that goes right up to like around 1,000. TintX is blocking out. Actually, let's see. It's blurry as hell on my screen. What is this saying? Oh, there we go. Up to 1,000, 70% IR. It's blocking out 70% of infrared radiation. That's at 5%. All right, that's Puremax. Now, if you look at, these are both carbons. Now, if you look at Hi-Tech's, it's blocking out 62%, so 8% less. All right, now it's at, hold up, no, excuse me, IR at 1,070. No, yeah, that's right. So basically the same, 70.8 and 70, so basically the same. At 2,500, it's 55%, right, on Puremax, and it's 70%. Wait, what the fuck? No, it's 55 and then 62. Let me get my numbers right. So it's about, what is that, 57% more? But the big number everybody wants to talk about is the TSCR. The TSCR number's within 2.3%. TSCR is 58.7, and the that's on Puremax, and the TSCR is 61. So it's 2.3, dude. 2.3 difference. So for a 2.3 difference, it's $80 more. Now, some people might like that film better, and it might be worth it, right? But for me, I can shrink both films equally well. I can shrink. This is why I think it's so important to use shitty film, use bad film. Like I have used cheap film that's thin like wrapping paper. I've used thick film that's thicker than Kim Kardashian's ass. I've used fucking the dirtiest of the grimiest of the shittiest film out there. And I've used the best, quote unquote, what they say is the best. Lumar. No, not Lumar. I've used Suntech. Now, if you're looking at, and the reason I call that the best, because they won't even give you the fucking time of day. If you call them on the phone, they're not giving you no prices. They're not giving you no fucking specs. They probably won't even give you their fucking name. They might give you their name. You know. But I know that, look, what is it? Suntech is like $1,000 a box for 40 by 100 of ceramic, and it's about $560 a box for carbon. Look at that. It's literally twice the amount for carbon. This is what's crazy. If you're going down the line, I need to add Suntech to this fucking shit. 180. So basically, for 180 bucks, it breaks it all down to the TSCR number, right? So for 180, your TSCR is 57. For 260, your TSCR is 61. So, and then for 5, how much is it? For like 540, you can't even get any specs. Come on, dude. Where's my window at? What the I'm gonna tint this truck one of these days. 40 by 100. I've already showed this before. Now that's just their standard film, bro. That's just their standard shit for 464 fucking bucks for dyed. I'm guessing that's dyed, right? I don't know, because they won't tell you shit. But I think standard is dyed. Geo Shields is like, bro, $200 cheaper than that. Yeah, it's standard. I'm assuming standard is dyed, and you got carbon and ceramic. So look, dude, their carbon is like over twice as much, or their dyed is over twice as much as shit. It's $200 more than High-Tech's carbon. 200 bucks more for their dyed. And I've called 10 random places so far. I called 3 auto parts stores, and not a single one of them knew what Suntech is. And I'm not anti-Suntech. I don't like Suntech, but I'm not saying don't buy it. If it helps you sleep better at night knowing that you spent $580 on fucking film, which is $400 more expensive than TintX, which is proven to work. All right, if that makes you feel better, hey, if that keeps you from feeling depressed, you know, if that put inches on your dick, good for you. Come on, what the fuck, dude? 40 by 100, that's the price. Why does it keep going to fucking... Yeah, 580. Stay there. If paying that much for carbon puts inches on your dick, there you go. I heard Kanye say that the other day, and I like the way that sounded. Now we're going to tint this truck. But some other time later today, I don't know when, I'm going to call Suntech, ask them what the difference is between their film and, let's say, High-Tech. And I just want an answer. I'm thinking about buying High-Tech or Suntech. They both have tech in their name. I'm starting to think High-Tech. High-Tech. Where'd you get your name from? It used to be Tint Depot. High-Tech sounds a whole lot like Suntech. little sus. But hey, it's all right. So once again, I'm gonna take this film, grab it with my 9-inch hands. And this is clear liner facing me, all right? Looks like I need to put a new blade in here. Now, if this film drops, I'll just pretty much throw it away. Close to 200 bucks, look at that. You need to build dexterity in your hands, hand strength, film control. You need to have total film. Whoa, whoa, shit. See, that's why you got to train. The average man, it would have went all the way down. Don't go sideways like that. Don't do it. Film control, all right? Film control, there we go. Guess what? Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, mother trucker. Silver, for videography reasons. I'm gonna do the silver Sharpie. Just like the Silver Surfer. Shout out to the Fantastic Four. Heard there's a new movie coming out. So we got both. There you go. Don't you love that noise? Wouldn't that get on somebody's last nerve? She did that for like 4 hours straight. That'd be a good way to torture somebody without leaving a mark. Yeah, all day long. All right, so we're gonna take this marker. Put your finger right where the corner is, Cracker. Yeah, I like that noise. See, if you train yourself to like, does this curve up like that? Like, I just screwed the mark up. There we go. Don't screw the mark up so you can put an X on that one. See, I put an X on it and just straight down. And what you can do, see how these corners are all bunched up? I learned this from flat glass. To get that film to lay down there better, take the film and cut away, dude. Cut like an angle right there. Like when you're doing flat glass, that's how to get, instead of just pushing it in there and crunching it up. I was thinking about that last night when I was taking a dump. Don't cut the car up. See how I cut a slit right there? See how it goes in there so much nicer? Now you don't have to go all the way down. See, now you can push it right in there, and now you know where to go. So right here. Now, can I cut this without using a Sharpie? Yeah, dude, I'm cool. But these are more for like training beginner videos. Like it's easy to screw this up. These Ford F-150, it's easy to screw these up. And the goal right here is not speed. My goal is never speed. My goal is to go slow. You think I'm joking? Right now, I've got the record for the world's slowest window tint, right at about 2 or 3 days. It's Mazda, and there are witnesses that will verify that. And I'm not going all the way in the corner right there. Why am I not going all the way in the corner? Because I don't bloody have to. Because I'm going to take that ruler right there and just connect the two lines. I mean, I could, but look, we're already in a situation. You don't want to make a crease. I will go the rest of the way up, though. Or up enough. Nice thing you want to do is creases. And with these, dude, there's 2 ways to handle these seals. These seals are like 10 feet deep in there, right? So this seal, you can stick your tri-edge. That's how deep that's how deep we're working with right there, about 1 inch. So some people go above the seal, some people go below it. Now, I've gone above it, and I've yet to have someone call me back telling me that the film's curling, peeling. Now, if you want to try to tuck that much film in there, you can. You could bottom load it. You can bottom load it and tuck that much in. I'm not doing it. Can I? Yeah. Am I? No. I'm gonna take the heat gun and seal the edge of it. That way there's not as much to tuck in. Now, some people are gonna say, oh God, JC, you're not a real tinter, bro. Okay, cool. Well, guess what? At the end of the day, what matters is your clients are happy. Who am I trying to impress? You crackers or my community? I could give a shit less if y'all think my skills are nice and sharp. I care about the one that's paying me. I care about the one that's paying my fucking bills. So what we're gonna do now, like some people are okay with a slit on their windshield pattern. Hey, if your client's cool with it, what else matters? What else matters, really? And I think the reason that this one doesn't have the factory shaded glass, I think this is maybe because this is the base model. That's what somebody told me. What makes me think that is because it don't have a push start. It's a key fob. Or shit, it doesn't have a push start with a key fob. It's a, you actually have to put the key in. Now I'm gonna cut this excess shit off. Now, yes, I do have a 30-degree blade because it does make it easier to cut the top edge out because it's sharper. The last thing you want, right? The last thing you want is for that blade to be somewhat dull or fuck up on you when you're cutting the top edge. That's the last thing you want. Because then you got to shift it up and cut it again, and that's just not fun. So I'm going to take this, right, start in the middle, and lock it down. And I like cutting on the passenger side because I don't have a mirror in my way, like on the... Hold up, is that right? Do I like cutting on this side? No, I don't like cutting on this side. What am I doing? I like cutting on the driver's side. Ah, shit. I forgot what I liked. We're here now. I can really cut on any side, but the mirror, see, these mirrors, they're not really in the way, but if they don't shift over, they are in the way. So I'm gonna go right above this. Right above it. Pierce it, just right along this edge. I like to hold it with my left hand, right? Keep it tight. Make sure it's not loose. Now I'm letting go and I'm holding forward with my left hand right below, or shit, right past where I'm cutting at to hold this down. I'm cutting that short. Get this shit out of here. Because I started to get at an awkward angle. And that's one cut on the car. One, uno. Luke Martin, you might want to start thinking about doing this if you're having problems. The marker, Sharpie method. It's for beginners. It's also for anybody. I'm not a beginner, but in some applications, I think it makes more sense. And I'm not doing this for safety reasons. I mean, it's good to do things for safety reasons, but I'm just doing this because, I don't know, I guess I just fucking want to. So how much are you tucking in? Now I'm just tucking in about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going about right there, 1/4 of an inch past this. So straight down. A 1/4 of an inch. It's a bloody right cut. And I'm gonna freehand this. And I'm not going below the damn seal, so I'm going right here. I'm going about a 1/2 inch. Because I'm going to seal the deal. So I'm just gonna keep a 1/2 inch distance when I go parallel. And you also got to think, you're adding that, you're also tucking in whatever distance that your top edge is going to be. So if you're going to have like a 1/4 inch, well shit, it better not, if it's an 1/8 of an inch, you're tucking that much in too. See what I'm saying? So that's about close to a 1/2 inch right there. We can measure it with our ruler. Oh, fuck, no, that's not a 1/2 inch. That's actually about a 1/4 inch. I'm off, way off. Yeah, it's about a 1/4 inch. But a 1/4 inch plus an 1/8 of an inch is, what's that? So if you got close to about a half inch, 3/4 of a half inch, whatever the hell that is, 2/5 maybe. All right. I got to stop and think about fractions. So again, 1/4 inch past this line, and this marker will be bye-bye. Damn, did I fuck up? Did I not go all the way down on this cut? Something don't look right. I think that shifted on me, yeah. And make sure if you have 2 pieces, it's a good idea to squeegee this. I didn't. You can squeegee this on the board, because if this shifts, it's gonna fuck your cut up. How many inches is this edge? 11.5, almost 12. Okay, yeah, I'm good. For some reason that looked off to me, probably because I haven't cut this yet. So I'm gonna continue this. I put the ruler right there, and I'm gonna continue this cut. Try to get it lined up perfectly. And I probably should squeegee this foot, or just hurry up and cut the bitch. Let's see here. I like that right there. Around these bad boys. There's one. I'm gonna use this one. If you got them. Yeah, make sure both these patterns, what I do is make sure they're fucking lined up. That's what I do. I'm gonna get this back down to my level. Continue this line. And I got a plastic ruler because they're cheaper. I took a pragmatic approach. It sounds cool using those big words. A metal one. I was thinking that the plastic one would get cut using the blade, but not really. I mean, if you got your angle right and you're just using the edge of the blade, I don't think it's gonna cut into the, because you gotta think, a lot of people use a tri-edge, right? Plastic tri-edge when they're connecting their, you know, cutting out the rest of their pattern. So I'm thinking, well, shit, that's plastic. Why the hell do I need a metal one? So, and then Michael Lawrence was talking about wrapping his whole ruler, maybe just the back of it, wrapping it in what is it, PPF. I think he just likes to wrap shit. He must get bored a lot. Or he's a garage monkey. People that like to spend a lot of time in their garage and just do and piddle with shit. That's all right with me. All right. So we're gonna shrink this sideways. JC, you don't have to shrink it, I know. I don't have to do a lot of things. I don't have to wipe my ass after I take a shit, but I choose to. I'm not some barbarian. I wanna make sure there's no fingers. Dude, I'll shrink flat glass. I don't give a shit. I'll 2-stage a frameless window. I do not care. I'll do it just to fuck with people. You could do it however you want, as long as it ends up looking right. Really, all that matters is that the client's happy. What I don't want to do is shout out to Luke Martin, end up like him, and burning up somebody's interior. Now, accidents happen, and it should only happen once, right? So that can't happen at all if you don't bring in the heat gun at all. Is there a chance a finger could pop up if I don't shrink it? Yeah. Is there a chance a finger could pop up if I shrink the hell out of it? Yeah, but it's a really slim chance. If I shrink the hell out of it, I bet the farm You know, see, it's laying on there. But I would bet the farm on it that there is no finger gonna pop up just by taking a second to shrink it, dude. Why not? I'm not in a big rush. JC, you don't have to shrink those. You can do the bottom load, it's good. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that information. I will keep that in mind. I will file that into the I already fucking knew that folder that's currently overflowing. Thank you, though. JC, you don't have to shrink it 4 times. All right. Let this heat up. Heat up these nuts. I started snap shrinking recently, so you pulling this away, just heating. Put it right there, put it right there. You're just tightening it up in certain areas. Matt Blackmer has a great video on the science of snap shrinking. Knowing how something works and being able to teach that and get someone to understand is 2 different things. Like, I understand the English language, right? But trying to teach this person that speaks Spanish how to teach them how to speak English, fuck. So basically, you pull it up. This is my snap shrinking little quickie. Lunch break quickie. All you're doing is heating it. You're tightening this whole section up. But see how this area is real small, so you don't want to spend too much time on this. So pretend this is like a paint gun and it's paint. You want to stay within that area, right? You want to paint this. Pretend you're painting this. Pretend this thing shoots out paint and you want to cover this little triangle. It's like you're in 4th grade elementary art class. Stay within the lines, Jonathan. So you're staying in the lines and you're painting it. The paint gun. So you're gonna paint that, the bottom, up here, middle. That's the best way I can describe it. You're painting a triangle. See that? That's what you're doing. And you're staying the hell away from here. See that? That's it. This thing's shooting out paint. And you're just painting it, that's all. Bottom. And arguably, it might be safer to snap shrink They say 10X is hard to shrink. Where, dude? I don't think shrinking the side or shrinking the side windows is a good way to test if a film shrinks good or not. Because I mean, from my understanding, even the crappiest of the crappiest film shrinks. On the side's pretty good. It's the back. Now, I have some black magic somewhere. It's not labeled. But what I did notice, the fingers on black magic, the fingers were real tiny. They were like this, like the zigzags. When you're heating the film, have any of y'all ever seen that? The fingers look like this. When you heat it up, they're tiny, dude. They look like that. On black magic or Gila. You get fingers and you heat them and it just like that. It's horrible. Now, with films like GeoShield, TintX, High Tech, when you shrink it, the fingers are bigger. They're like that. They're like 5 times the size. Y'all notice that? Shit tint. Good tint. Is it me or does anybody else notice that? When you have bad film and you're heating it, whether it's the back window or the side windows, you're heating it and it's got those little bitty thin fucking fingers that start tightening up. And you're heating decent film and the fingers are way bigger. Like the size of the fingers are is the size of an actual baby finger when you're heating it. when it's bad film. I don't know. That's what I've noticed. All right, now we're doing 20% on the back. And I'm going to, shit, I wish I had another 20-inch roll. I would do that with the very back window. I'm plotting that out. I'm not hand cutting that shit. I'm not hopping in the back. I'm not tracing out shit with a liner. I'm going to plot that out with a plotter. I'm not cutting it. I'm plotting it with a Sharpie. In the back windows, I'll do the same thing. I wish 20-inch roll would work, but I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab the 40-inch roll and do the same as I just did here with this. Now, I don't think I'm gonna cut up right here, or am I? Let's see. Where's the seal at? Damn, that seal's deep in there, dude. Because if you cut up like this, it's gonna be even farther down from the seal. I can't even feel the seal, dude. So the seal is about 1 inch from the top of this door panel. No, the seal does curve up. Yeah, the seal does curve. So if you was to go straight on like that, yeah, I'm gonna curve it. I thought the seal was just flat and this curved up, but no, that's not the case. And it's always good to see how deep these go in. So you know in the back of your mind, you've got 1 inch, like how when you're cutting. Inch. About 1 inch. So when you're deciding how much excess to leave on the sides, that's how you know. You can stick it in there, but then after a while, over time, you'll start to notice. 1/4 inch is good measure. Now, some vehicles like those Audis, those German cars, shit, you tuck in a 1/2 inch if you want to. Try to tuck in a 1/4 inch if you want to. You're gonna have a whole fucking lot of fun. What are we doing? 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, twin, nigga. I'm not even sure this is a 2017. I just guessed. 2017, is that right? Shit, this is a 24? Fuck, I was way off. I'm taking inches off this dude's truck. I thought it was a 2017. I'm tripping. Good thing I figured that out. It's not a bad idea to double, triple check your shit. 24. Yeah, that VW was rough. Rougher than a cat's tongue. Hey, but that's good because you'd rather get the knowledge sooner than later. You don't want to have your first VW 3 years into tinting, bro. You don't. I wouldn't. Who am I to tell you what the fuck you want, Luke? I apologize. You are a man. Let me not tell you what you want or don't want. I wonder if you go to the sperm bank to donate sperm, they got a TV in there with Pornhub playing instead of magazines. I bet they got to mop that floor, clean the bathroom like 200 times a day. I don't know why I thought about that, but I did. Hey, Luke, was it you that do? Luke Martin, were you the guy telling me that you went to the sperm bank last week? Because you're big on charity? Or was that Jay Bird? I think you said I donated blood, and I went to hit up the sperm bank and donated some sperm. Because there's women out there, Luke, who also have trouble getting girls. It's not just you. Or shit, women out there who have trouble getting men. Or they just don't trust a man, so they just want the sperm. They don't want to have the sex, right? Or maybe the husband's infertile, or he has no swimmers. There's a bunch of reasons why it's good to donate. It's charity, Luke. It's charity. Donating your seed is a good cause for humanity. Luke, this is how long you should take to clean the. Luke, I'm going to give you shit for this for the rest of your life. You know that, right? I'm not making fun of you. Maybe I am, but that's just because I love you. Luke, this is what I saw you doing, Luke. Where's that? This is what I saw Luke doing. You were taking so much time on that fucking outside of that window. Tampons. I thought I had, there we go. Luke, this is what you don't do. Luke, I saw you spraying the outside of this fucking window, right? On that, what was it? That VW? And you were cleaning the outside of the window with a fucking toothbrush, Luke. Why were you doing that, Luke? You were like brushing the window like it was your teeth. You were getting all the spots out. This is what you don't need to do this. You can, hey, you can. There's a little crud right there. If you want to get in the seals, Luke, if you want to clean the fucking outside of the window that good, that's your business, right? If the dude says, hey, take your time on it, why should you rush? If you really want to be a gangster, clean the outside of your window with a fucking toothbrush. That's prep for you. I bet I'm the first or second person to do this besides you, Luke. I don't know who showed you that, but it's actually not a bad idea. You could probably prep the inside with the window, with the toothbrush, you think? I mean, you brush your teeth, you want them clean, don't you? You don't want to be walking around with rot mouth like you've been smoking meth for 20 years. And then what I saw you doing, Luke, which is not bad, it's just going to take a long time. I saw you doing that in 4-inch strokes. Now, we all know what 4 inches is like, 4-inch strokes. That's what I saw you doing, Luke. You were doing a good job splitting it in half. Right? This is overkill on outside window prep. If you do this, I'll pray for you. But I'm not saying don't do it. Do it if you want to, is what I'm saying. Now, if you've got to get a car done within 24 hours, I highly suggest rethinking your outside exterior window prep. If you're spraying and squeegeeing, think about it, Luke. You're running your water bill all the way up, right? You're going to cause the baby soap industry to boom because you're going to be buying so much baby shampoo because you're going to run out of soap solution, every 20 minutes. This is what I would not do. All right. But again, you're your own man. You live your own life. Nobody needs to be telling you what to do. If Jay Bird tells you to do this again, tell him to kiss your ass. It's overkill, bro. Whoever told you to do this, if that Sean Roach dude from Window Tip Wars told you to do that, tell him to kiss your ass. Window's clean now. Would you agree, Luke? How long did that take me? But I'll tell you this, that'll be a clean ass exterior window. That's for damn sure. Prep. Efficient is doing more in less time. Type. Tint. What did it say? 25? Ford. F-350? F-350. I guess they're all the fuck. This is a crew, right? So 150, hold up, no, there's 350. Super Duty, XL 350. Is it the same? Yeah. Well, I guess the 2017 is the same. I was half right. Well, what I could do, rear roll-ups, left, back, and right glass. I could really just plot all these out. I could freehand the top edge. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Check me out, Luke. That way we're not wasting any film, and it's gonna take a little bit less time. We're gonna plot out every damn thing. like soldiers. With a Sharpie. Hey, I made my own, I modified a black mini Sharpie and made it silver. All right? Modified it. What shade is this? See, I have no organizational. 5. What the hell is this? See, that's why it's good to have a tint meter when you just throw shit everywhere. I think this is 5%. Yeah, that's that ceramic plus. That blocks out 98, 97, 98 hour. Somebody will fight you and cuss you out over that extra percent. It blocks out 97. No, it don't. It's 98. It will burn your house down if you get it wrong. Some people. I got it. What's this? What is this? Is this 5? I've got all this damn 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. I know there's a roll of 5 in there, or 20. 20, twin. Negra. So what the hell is this? Wait a minute. 50. Man, did I really use all that damn? This is the ultra ceramic. What is this? 5? Got way too much 5 going on, dude. I can tell by looking at that, that's 50. Well, shiz. Dude, there's no way. Did I use it all? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I remember on that car yesterday. All right. Is it back there? Oh, I think that's carbon. Shit. That's not it. It's my 80 ceramic. All right. Fuck it. This is from Precision Window Films. I'm putting this on the back half. I thought I had another, let me see. So I just throw shit everywhere. That's the thing I gotta quit doing, dude. So I had a bunch of empty fucking boxes I throw away, but I just throw shit in random boxes and get them mixed up. I gotta quit doing that shit. What is that up there? Hold up. Is that 20? This might be 20. No, that's 35. Damn it. Man, I should have used this. This is some more TintX. That's just a, man, I'm stupid. Cause the tint meter, it don't fucking tell you. It's 17, 18, fluctuate a couple of points. $60 IRR. I like that, because see, their carbon is right up there with 10X's, dude. 60 hour. So, I'm gonna plot this out. Fuck. Film side up. Film side up. I'm gonna get in the habit of doing that, because if you do the liner side up, you can peel it off, right? You can peel it off and you won't have a mark on there. But if you get into the habit of that, if you have an asymmetrical window and you do that shit, it's gonna be the mirrored image of it. It's gonna be the opposite, which is not good. All right, so here's my where's my modified Sharpie at? See how this is? I took the insides out of a silver Sharpie because they do not sell silver mini Sharpies. They don't. I dug deep. I did a deep nosedive on the internet, could not find one. So I just said, screw it, made my own. And we're gonna do this super fast, boy. What speed should we go at? 800? I'm gonna do 800. Let's cut it out. Go, Cracker. Gotta make sure it don't get bunched up right there. Damn, why's it got so much excess right there? I don't know why it does that bullshit. Fuck me. Oh, this is this back window. Damn, it's going fast. Look at it go. Don't get bunched up, no. I was afraid it might do that. It might be okay, it might not be. Fuck, no, it creased. See, that's the problem I run into, is too much. Fuck. That one's good. I don't know why it had a whole 2 foot extra. Let's see, is this one good? I think that might not be good. It's just right fucking there. Ain't that a bitch? Something happened. Like when I plucked this out, that was on me. I did something wrong. There was like too much. Is that the problem? Because I had this way back. I think that's what I did, is I had this way back, and so it started off. I'm afraid if it's like cut off right there, then it's gonna cut it off. I think that's what I've been doing, is I've been moving it back before there, and that's been causing it to have more of an issue. I think that's what it is. I think that's what I fucking did right there. I've been moving it back on the thing. Damn. Well, I could use that scrap for something. See, it's not ruined. Uh-oh, what's that noise? I blew the engine up. Oh, shit. All right. Yeah, I'll save that. I wonder if I can still use that and just shift. Oh, I can. Yeah, I can still use it, right? I'd have to draw it on there, though. I would have to hand cut it, but I could still use that since it's just marked on there. That excess will compensate for that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I said I wasn't gonna hand cut it, now it looks like I'm going to. Hey, this will give me a chance to show off my, my little light thing that I made. Yeah, I am gonna hand cut this. See how when life throws lemons at you, you could just make lemonade with it? It's a beautiful thing. Let's see, I'm gonna go right here. That way this won't pierce this tint. All right. Shout out to Jaybird's Sharpie method. It gives you a second chance at life. It gives you a redo. Because if this had already been cut out, I'd have been screwed, dude. Yeah, it don't matter if I cut right here. So I can cut it right here well, maybe not that, so about right here. Bro, what is this on? It's gonna be damn close. So that's yeah. Well, I guess technically I could just cut this bottom line right out. That bottom line would be pretty good. Let's see. That bottom line is accurate, so I'm cutting right on this bottom line. Let's see if I can stay on the line and not miss a beat. That's a good way to test your skills. Cutting on cardboard. Oh, I'm not pushing hard enough. I think this edge is fudged. Or did it cut? Was it cutting? No. Half-ass cutting. Well, it was a little bit. Great, it's got the do-do-do noise going nuts. Yeah, I made a little exact light. Shout out to the original maker. I can't remember the dude's name, but it's a tent light with a magnet on it, and it enables you to not have to get in and out of the car. And I made one. He's got his for sale for like 130, maybe plus shipping, and I think that's a good fair price. But me being a pragmatist, if I can make one myself for less, why the hell not? And I'm pulling this film up to make sure it's actually still cutting. That's another little trick I do. Because you ever made like a really, really long cut and you realize after you're done that it didn't cut through shit? It just cut on it. It didn't go deep enough. Oh, I went off right there. I went off the border. So I'm gonna do is exit right here. And actually, I won't need this excess right here. I like having this table, it's cool. So, crackers and gentlemen, I'm gonna spray this on here and wipe off this with alcohol, wipe off the mark. And then, yeah, I'm gonna test out, well, not test out because I've already used it. I just don't know if I've used it on camera. My exact light, the JC exact light. It doesn't look as cool, right? It doesn't look as cool as that dude's, but that's not the point. I don't care what it looks like. I could care less about shit looking cool these days. I just want it to be functional. And I've noticed the silver Sharpie is a little bit harder to get off than the black. I usually use the black Sharpie, but for entertainment purposes and educational purposes, I use a Sharpie just because I think it shows up better. Well, on camera. So, alcohol, I'll drink you later. I'm gonna take this with me. Could roll this up, but I'm a gangster, so I'm just gonna carry this over here. Shut up, truck. Thank God for my long arms, right? Long legs. My unmatched. Oh, I should have brought my frig. Oh well. Level of coordination and balance. So, only really got to cut off the sides. I should be able to eyeball this bottom part. That's good. That's where that needs to be. All right, there's the bottom. Put this right above the dot matrix. See, it makes it so much easier that the glass is cleared. I'll go just below this. And take a little peeky boo. All right, that's good. Luke Martin, we're good. I think I jinxed myself earlier when I said I'm not getting in the back of that thing and hand cutting it. If you know how to create your own reality, you know. If you know how shit works, kind of like, for example, I jinxed myself. Maybe on purpose, maybe I didn't. Maybe I wanted to show this off, so I purposefully said, I'm not getting in the back of there. Yep, you're getting in the back of there. The universe is like, you gonna tell me your future, motherfucker? We'll see. Kind of like if you lose something, stop looking for it and it'll pop up instantly. All right, now, JC, what are you gonna do about the side windows? I'll show you, crackers. Now that I'm done with this, I'm gonna go back to make sure nobody's saying nothing crazy to me. I don't want to have to cuss anybody out. Slow the feed down to like 600. What does that mean? Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. I thought you was talking about the speed that my like frames per second, my camera. I thought you were talking tech to me. No, what the problem was, I've had this thing going at 800, 900, what's the max? I've had it going at 960. I just had way too much excess. That was my problem. Like, I'm gonna test it out again real quick. I'm gonna do that same thing. I'm gonna do the same fucking shit. But, and I'm not gonna put a marker in there, right? I'm just gonna let it run and I'll roll the film up myself. Cause I'm pretty sure what the issue was that no, I am gonna put a marker in there because, check this out. I'm gonna leave that marker in. No, actually I'm gonna switch to black. It really don't matter because at the end of the day, if you have two, and I've also got a blue marker here somewhere. And there's a way to, you could put your own ink, you could put your own color ink in a Sharpie. Like real quick, anybody watching this now or in the future, see this blue Sharpie? I wanna know how this shows up on it. You could take this blue Sharpie ink and put it inside one of them smaller ones that I've got. I bought a bunch of them in bulk from Alibaba. Not Alibaba, AliExpress. See what this blue looks like. I don't like this fine. Is this a fine? Yeah, the fine point ones. Well, the blue does look kind of bluey, but it's super. I don't think I like the fine point one. Right, the fine point. I don't think the fine point works that great. It looks like a blue ink pen. Well, it's actually, no, this isn't bad. It looks better in person, like you can see it. But see how these, you can't use it's got this cover. That's why you can't use a regular size Sharpie. Now with the Vivor, like the one Jaybird has, you can. It doesn't have this. This does not cover the thing right here where you put the marker in. So this one, you have to use one of these mini ones. That's the only issue. See what I'm saying? You have to, it has to hide under there. But since I bought like 50 of these, you could take the internals out and put it in this. See, this one's not a fine point like that. I like the regular point. The fine point's cool, but all you need is, where's it at? What the fuck is that noise? Oh, it's somebody next door. That somebody's busting in. This and some vice grips. Where's my vice grips at, dude? Dude, every time I have a pair of vice grips, I fucking lose them. I gotta shut this door. It's driving me nuts. Dude, I had 3 sets of vice grips. Every one of them lost. Where are they, dude? How the fuck does that happen? See all these markers, dude, I got from China right here. All these little Sharpie markers. So like if you accidentally leave that marker in there for longer than 10 minutes, it dries out. So I got these for like $1/4 a piece. JC Tints, can I help you?
Hello, this is Jess from your Verified Now.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck with her.
Trying to reach you about your listing on Google.
She's fucking done.
Our system is indicating that it is not properly verified on Google search.
She's done.
This could prevent potential customers from finding your services. To avoid disruption and ensure your visibility, please press 0 and leave.
I don't even know who that was.
The status of your listing.
Here's how you fuck with Google.
Hi, my name's Kyle. I'm here to assist with your Google business listing, and I'm speaking with the owner.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Great. How about you?
I'm doing all right. So the reason for the call today is regarding our Google business listing.
All right.
Familiar with that or not so much?
My Google account?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What about her?
All right. Well, it's coming up flagged that it's not properly claimed and verified. Are you aware of that?
Whoa, what does that mean? What does that mean?
What that means right now, sir, is Google cannot recommend you to the public. So if people search up like the services that you offer, you're not appearing.
Dang, how'd you find that out? I don't think I got an email. Huh? Oh man, I wanted to keep him going. Hey, if he really wanted to help, why would he hang up on me? You start asking too many questions, they get suspicious. Yeah, when I asked him, I was like, how do you know that? How do you know I don't show up? How'd you find me if I don't show up? That's a good question. How did you find me if I don't show up? I'm gonna call him back. Watch this. Number won't ring.
Calling us back.
Well, it will.
Trying to reach you about your Google business listing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, why'd you hang up on me, dude? That was rude.
Verified with Google.
That's how you take the marker out, and do that with another Sharpie and just put their shit in there. And then the tip, you can just pull the tip out with this.
Check the status of your Google business listing. This will only take a few minutes. Press 1 to speak to an agent, or press
You might ask him why he hung up on me. Fucking dick.
My name's Kyle. I'm here to assist with your Google business listing, and I'm speaking with the owner.
Yeah, were you the guy that just hung up on me?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. I was talking to someone trying to get some answers, and dude hung up on me. I don't know why. So
All right, what seems to be going on here?
he said something about my Google profile wasn't showing up or something.
Yes, you're only appearing right now by the name of the business.
Okay. So what is that? What do I need to do? Hello?
Yes, what you're going to have to do, sir, is just go over the information on the listing to make sure it's up to date, as well as the services that you offer. That way, when they are typed into Google, that you would appear. And then with Google, it's not like your typical business directory, so it is $0 a month and $0 a year.
Okay. Hello?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But if somebody's looking for, let's say, like, car windows tint near me,
Yeah.
vehicle tint near me, your business is not adhering. Does that make sense, sir?
Yeah, and why is that? Because it was before.
Yeah, so that's because the listing right now, like I said, is just not verified, so Google cannot display it to the public. So the verification process, how that works, is it's something that you have to like keep up to date and manage. So if it's not managed properly,
Yeah.
it'll fall out of verification status.
Okay. Gotcha.
Now there's a service that you can get done through a listing. It's just a verification. The difference between that and what you would have done in the past is this will cover you for however long you're open. And so moving forward, it's not something you're really going to have to worry about. You
Yeah.
actually have customer service that makes sure your listing remains verified through what's called Google's partner program. So you have a Google partner that you can utilize.
All right.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
So like I said, I can generate you a quote. It is very manageable. It's based off the industry and area. I just have to enter a little bit of the information about the business, and the computer will then designate that price.
So you're saying it's not showing up on, it won't show up on Google if somebody searches like Richmond, Kentucky window tint for now?
Right.
Oh.
They would have to just know your company name.
Oh, okay.
Tints.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, because I looked it up and I don't see shit. That's weird. How long's it been like that?
I'm sorry?
How long has this been happening? Like, when did this shit start? Because I think like a few weeks ago it showed
I
up.
can let you know, like, the actual guideline changed was 18 months ago.
Shit.
So,
Okay. Gotcha.
clearly due to the fact that a lot of small to medium-sized companies shut down during COVID, so Google
Right.
went around with, like, this newer verification just to verify what businesses are open.
All right.
All right. But like I said, I'll generate for you, man. If you like the price, great. You know, we can get that started today. At least, if not, you're aware of what's going on.
Okay.
So the
All right.
company JC Tints, just to verify, that is how you wanted to display to the public, right?
Yeah.
And then your name, sir?
JC.
And then the phone number that we're speaking on today, ending in 7889, is that the best phone number for customers to utilize?
Yes. Now, are you with Google? Is that how you found out about it?
Correct, sir. Yes. The name of our company is
All right.
verified now. We're what's called a Google partner.
All right.
We provide customer service to the small and medium-sized companies.
Right.
So we're just utilizing a flag that's on your listing, yeah.
Okay.
And then the business address of 112 Road in Richmond. Is that the address you're still utilizing?
Right.
Okay. All right, perfect. And then jctints.com@gmail.com. We can utilize that email for login purposes on that listing.
Right.
Okay, perfect. Am I also able to send you verification as to that email?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. All right, and then is there any websites that you directly associate with the business that you would like your customers to see as well?
Well, I also have OnlyFans, but I don't think I want to put that on there. Hold up. He don't what happened there? Why they keep hanging up on me, dude? That's crazy. I'm gonna call him back. What a dick.
Trying to reach you about your
What was his name, Kevin? Is he judging me for having that? Thou shalt not judge. Who has it? OnlyFans.
Thank you for holding. My name is Joe. I'll be assisting with your Google business listing. Am I speaking with the owner of the company?
Yeah, I was talking to someone and I think it got disconnected. I'm trying to get my business updated because he said it's not showing up and I haven't been getting a lot of calls and I need to get that fixed, dude.
All right, no problem. So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
JC.
All right, JC. So you said you were speaking with somebody. How far in was it?
Well, I mean, he was telling me that like 18 months ago they changed something and my search when they search like Richmond, Kentucky window tint, it's not showing up and I'm trying to get it fixed, dude. And he was having a look and see how much it's gonna cost and huh?
Okay, no problem. So I'll tell you again.
All right. I need to know what I need to do and how long it's gonna be before it goes back on there, huh? He was asking me if I had any other businesses or something like that I need to put on there.
So what it is the keyword integration and optimization. They're no longer recommending businesses that aren't fully cleaned and verified.
That sounds right.
Full verification process, getting it set in place. Today, we'll go over the basic information. We make sure everything's accurate and up to date.
Right.
We'll integrate the keywords and the services and products that you provide to make sure you're getting recommended and found and correctly syncing all the accurate, up-to-date information on Google, Google Maps, Places, Voice Search, and a Google Business.
Right. Right.
It's set in place permanently on all the platforms. There's a simple one-time setup registration fee. There's no monthly, no annual, no reoccurring cost.
Okay.
Now that registration is computer generated. It goes off industry, size, and location. So once I verify the information very quickly, it takes about 2-3 minutes.
All right.
I'll qualify you and get you the exact one-time registration.
Nice.
Now, the way the process works moving forward, right? So we'll get you on board here today if you proceed with it.
Yeah.
When everything goes successfully, you'll receive an instant email confirmation receipt, welcome package, documentation for your records that you completed that the full verification.
Right.
And then I'll transfer you on this call to your account manager. They'll introduce themselves. They'll give you their phone and email. They're going to be available to you as long as you're open and operating. If you have any issues adding, changing, and moving anything to the listing. Now, today, once you speak to them and they introduce themselves, they'll start working on this immediately.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, they will schedule a visibility report with you for Monday morning.
What time?
They'll show you the list. Huh?
What time? Like what?
Whatever time with you. When you
Oh.
to them, you'll schedule it.
Okay,
At your
gotcha.
convenience, whatever. Yeah.
Right.
They're going to show you the listing, exactly how it's going to display, and set in place where it's going to display with you. The exact mile radius and coverage area you'd like to be recommended and found. Once you approve all that,
He say, play with me. Right.
All right. So
Yeah, it feels good.
information will be verified with you, and we'll get you a keyword and get you a quote. And if it works for you, we'll get you all set up to get this taken care of for you today. My name's Joe, by the way.
Joe?
All right. So, yes.
What'd you say? Joe?
Now, what'd you say?
What'd you say your name was again?
Joe.
Do you mind if I call you Daddy? Is that okay?
That?
Daddy.
No, that's not good.
Okay, I'll just call you Joe then. All right. I just need to know how much it is, man. Because I'm missing out on calls and shit like right now. Like, I didn't know that it was offline, so I need to get it fixed. Like, quick, apparently.
Yeah, we'll get it taken. Yeah. So, all All right, what I could do here is we got 859-215-7889.
Right. Yeah. So I'm working right now while I got you on. I'm tinting this car, trying to get 2 birds done with 1 stone. But yeah.
Yeah, website, jctints.com.
That's right.
Any social media to advertise for the business?
No, not right. I mean, there's Facebook.
Okay. And then your email address, jctints.
calm@gmail.com. Yeah. Yes.
That's it. And then do you mind verifying that?
JC Tints. What do you mean? The web? It's how? Just JC Tints com@gmail. Huh?
No, the address.
Oh.
The regular address.
Oh, 112 Meadowbrook Road, Richmond, Kentucky. 40403. Yeah.
Open 24 hours by appointment?
Right.
All right. What I do now is keywords, right?
Yeah.
So Tints,
Yeah.
vehicle,
Yep.
car tint,
Yep.
vehicle tint. What are some other keywords? Like to be
Shit. Auto tint, car tint, residential tint.
okay.
Yeah.
Residential tint.
Yeah. That's probably good, right?
Yeah, you could always add more as well. How long have you been open and operating the business?
4 years.
Less than 5 years.
4.
All right, so less than 5 years in new business.
No, it's 5 years, 5.5 years. My fault. Because I started in 2020, right at the beginning of 2020, so that makes it 5. Yeah. Shit, I thought it was. I was thinking it was 2024.
Time flies when you work hard, man.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And then, is it just you, or do you have full-time employees?
I got a couple kids that work for me, just like recording, like with the camera. So Jaden, just because a camera crew's too expensive, so I give him like $10, $20, you know, for my social media recording.
All right, no problem. So, small business, less than 10 employees.
Yeah,
You're registered as a LLC or sole proprietorship.
LLC.
All right. And then
Fuck.
any military background, sir, you or anyone in your family ever been enlisted?
Not that I know of. I think my uncle was a draft dodger, but that's not been confirmed.
I submitted everything into the system here, sir. It takes about 15 to 30 seconds to generate.
That's good. Yeah.
Doing that, just to reiterate, the one-time registration covers you for the lifetime of the business. There's no monthly, no annual, no recurring costs. Set up secure that listing's permanent status as a fully verified collecting claims recommended option services provide on all Google platforms.
Right.
This quote came back usually for a business type in your area. For the one-time registration, it would have been around $349, but with the discounts we got you qualified for today, it brought it down to one-time registration of $229. That's all taxes, all
$220.
included, and it's set in place permanently.
All right.
You never have to worry about any kind of verification again, and you'll have a lifetime account manager, which will introduce himself once we get you onboarded today.
All right.
And you,
Nice.
direct point of contact if you have any issues adding, changing, removing, so in reference to the 229, how would you like to take care of it?
Debit.
MasterCard, American Express, or Discover?
I got Visa.
Okay, so start with a 4. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah, 4275. Hold, let me get it. Wait a minute. That's not it. All right, I got it. You ready?
Yes, sir.
It's 4275 6900. It's, did you hear me? 6900.
Yes.
All right, 2237 0157.
Okay. 0157.
Yeah. Expiration date's 12
Expiration.
12/25
And then the 3-digit CVV.
252.
All right, JC, so I'm going to
Yeah.
read back to you because once I click enter, it deletes for your protection as well as ours.
Right.
4275
Yeah.
6900
Yeah.
2237
Yeah.
0157.
Yeah.
1225 expiration.
Yeah.
And the CVV 252.
Yeah.
All right, correct. Now, what is the correct billing address for the card that you're utilizing today? Is it the same as the business?
No.
Okay, what is that?
You ready? It's 162 South Killarney Lane, Killarney Lane, apartment 2, in Richmond, Kentucky, 40475. Four 40475.
So 162 South Killarney,
Yeah, Lane, South Killarney Lane.
apartment 2,
Yeah.
Richmond, Kentucky,
Yep.
40475. And then how's the first and last name display on the card?
Letter J, letter C, last name Shear, Shearer, Daddy. There's a R at the end, so it's Shearer.
All right, so let me get, I'm going to put you on a brief hold.
All right.
Get you on board is here. Take about 2.5 minutes to fill out the order form. The next voice you're going to hear is your account manager. Give me that moment.
All right, thanks, Daddy.
Get the call, please.
All right.
Why you call me Daddy?
What? Sorry.
Hold on.
All right. I don't know why you don't like me to call him Daddy, man. I don't get it, dude. I like calling people Daddy. I like to be called Daddy. I think that's a problem. A little rude. Hope I got enough money on that card. Now I'm going to get my other card. I like that happy music. All right, got the top edge ready here. We're ready to shrink this bad boy. I think it's sideways, yeah. I'm gonna get the other one ready. Wait, is this marker on the... Yeah, I gotta get that marker off before I install it. Oh, fuck. I'll get that off in a minute. Big Booty Ford. I am a mama's boy. I had one the other day trying to build me a website for free. Who's trying to build a website? Luke? All right, hold up. All right, I got this on mute. So I'm bullshitting this scammer right now. I'm giving him the wrong card number. It's actually an old card number of mine that I memorized. So I feel like if I'm wasting this dude's fucking time, he's not scamming anybody else. Hey, I got him on mute. Did you see how mad he got when I called him Daddy? I'm gonna call him that again. Because he don't want to hang up on me because he thinks he's fucking scamming me. He's running that card right now, getting pissed off because it ain't working. I'm gonna tell him another card number. I'm just gonna wake up in my head. I used to do this for hours. Fucking hours. I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit off. He's telling me my shit don't show up. I just searched it, dude. You would think they come up with a better lie than that. Like I literally just searched it while he was on the phone with me. I didn't tell him that. Because then that would blow my cover. I think there's a guy on YouTube that fucks with these scammers for like hours. Because if you're wasting their time, they can't get somebody else. And the silver's a bitch to get off. I think it's more friction than the alcohol that gets it off. account manager. They got American dudes in on this nice scam too. Can't you just like, well, I guess if you use a debit card, I heard it's hard to get your money back if you get scammed with a debit card because that's like cash. Now, a credit card, you just do a charge back, but that still takes a while. Because credit card, that's the credit company's money. Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
So it came back as a decline saying 37 that the card number is invalid.
What?
Or something that.
Hold up. Give me 1 second. Fuck.
You want to read it back to me?
Yeah, give me 1 second. Oh shit, it's 0156, my fault. 4275 6900 2230. Huh? It's, you ready?
0156.
Oh, yeah. 0156. Fuck, my bad, I'm trying to multitask. That's my fault. I'm trying to do two things. All right. I'm gonna tell him, maybe I just don't have enough money on that card. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, sir. This is embarrassing, man. I'm sorry, dude. Damn it, I thought I had more money. I'm gonna tell him, hold on, let me check my account balance real quick. Oh, God. How's he gonna tell me my business does not show up on Google when it takes 2 seconds to search it and have it pop up? They're not even trying anymore, dude. They're not even trying to scam. I bet what he would say is, it shows up for me. I bet he'll say, yeah, it only shows up for you because it's your account. It's gonna show up for you, but nobody else. Oh, that makes sense. I bet if I tell him that, that's the bullshit he'll feed me. All right. He's running that card again. Oh, shit. That's funny, dude. Yeah, if you waste their time, hold up. Did I just wipe this? Yeah, that's right. If you waste their time, they can't screw someone else over. Well, they can, but it won't be happening while I'm on the phone with them. Call him daddy. Let's see here. Hello?
Yeah, it still is the wrong number.
Is it saying declined?
Wrong number, so.
Is it saying declined?
Yep, wrong number. Check failed system.
What does that mean, dude? I'm looking right at it, I think. Look, Daddy, I don't know what you want me to do. Daddy. I'm sorry, Daddy.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do? Can you take a check?
And then you're playing games.
What?
You're playing games.
I'm playing with my chorizo, but I can't help you. Look, if you're gonna come up with a lie, come up with a better one, because I just searched it on Google, bro, and it showed, oh man, damn it, I'm gonna call him back. I was trying to tell him how to lie better. He didn't want to listen. Well, fuck me. I'm gonna have to change my password. Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna have to tell that dude how to lie better, dude. Reason being is that, oh fuck, there's no point in hiding it now. If he, let's see. I knew I was gonna do that one day. What's his name, Joe?
We've been trying to reach you about your Google business listing. Our system is showing that your listing is not properly verified with Google.
How are they gonna say it's not verified, dude, when I can just, or that it's not showing up when I just searched it?
Press 1 so we can quickly check the
Yeah,
status
shit
of
this
your
down.
Google business listing. This will only take a few minutes. Press 1 to speak to an...
Press 1 again.
Hi, this is Eric. I'm here to assist you with your Google listing. Am I speaking with the owner of the business?
Yes.
How are you doing today?
I'm all right. Just kind of confused. I had a missed call from this number. Who is this? Come on, dude. He didn't even give me a chance. Eric, they must have been saying, don't answer this prick.
To reach you about your Google business listing. Our system is showing that your listing is not properly verified.
I wonder if I could talk to somebody else.
Customers searching for you.
Why would Google hang up on a guy like me? What'd I do to them?
So we can quickly check the status of your
What a dick.
This will only take a few
few minutes.
Speak to an agent or press 9 to opt out.
See who I talk to now. Is Eric there? Hello? He said, hi, this is... He didn't even bullshit me then. Why don't they block my number?
Thanks for calling us back.
I'll keep fucking calling them. Let me move this over.
Good morning. This is the Google department.
Yeah.
The owner of the business.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Doing good. Thank you for asking.
All right.
So the reason we're reaching out to you today is to let you know that your business listing
Yeah.
back to the fact that it hasn't been fully verified and optimized. Were you aware of this issue?
No. No. So what's it doing? It's
That means that you're not coming up in generic searches for your services. Right now, if I were to type in Tints, E or Tints Richmond, that
yeah.
comes up as Richmond Tint and audio sensor.
Oh.
Diamond tint, equal window tinting.
So it's not showing up?
No, sir.
Okay. What do I need to what happened? It was like what happened?
So it looks like you haven't completed the verification process.
Oh.
Claim ownership of the listing.
Okay.
You don't have any keywords set up with your listing.
Okay.
I'm calling you today if you needed help.
All right. What? Hey, did you hear him in the background? He said, no. Hang up on this piece of shit. I'm the piece of shit. But they're scamming people. He said, no. Hang up on this piece of shit. Look, I'm going to call them from my other phone. They don't know this number. No, they already got it in the system. They'll be like, hold on, where's my other phone at? I'm going to try him. And that dude, did you hear him in the background? No. Damn, it won't even ring now. They blocked me. You know what? They can't block a number they don't know. All right. Let's see. What's those fuckers' number? Shit.
Thanks for calling us back. We've been trying to reach you about your Google business listing. Our system is showing that your listing is not properly
Gotta change my
verified with
password
Google.
now. Where's
This
security?
could cause customers searching for you to not be able to find your business when they need you. Press 1 so we can quickly check the status of your Google business listing. This will...
Good morning. Thank you for holding. My name is Kevin. I'm in the business listings department. I'm here to help you with your Google business listing.
Okay.
I'm speaking with the owner of the business.
Yes.
And who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Jason.
Jason, I'm Kevin. Nice to meet you.
All right.
Let's look up your listing.
Okay.
All right. I'm not seeing anything for your listing. What is the name of your business, sir?
Excuse me? It's Bluegrass Garage Services.
Say it one more time.
Bluegrass Garage Services.
Bluegrass.
Yeah.
Oops. Grass. Stand by. Garage Services. All right. Bluegrass Garage Services. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Jason, you are not listed in the Google. The reason we're reaching out to you is you are not listed in the Google directory. So when people in your area are searching for the services or products your business offers, they're definitely not seeing it.
Okay.
We can help you with that, Jason.
Right. What do I need to do? What happened?
Well, what we do is we get all of your information. When we'd have to make a listing for you, we get it registered and verified with Google, so that you'll actually have a listing, and we'll integrate some keywords so that anytime somebody types in these keywords,
Yeah.
your listing will pop up 10 times out of 10. You will instantly get more customers, more calls, more revenue. Your business will grow instantly. All we need to do is get your information. There is a one-time registration fee. That's it. It's not monthly. It's not annual. It's one time, and we work with you for life. Any changes you want to make on your listing, you call us, and we do it.
Okay.
So it takes about 2 minutes. I need to get. All I have here is your your phone number. Is your number still 563-895-0515?
Yes.
All right, let me copy and paste.
All right.
And name of your business, I get that too.
Yep. And I'm working while I'm talking to you, so I got you. I'll just tell you on speak.
I understand, Jason. I'll go as fast as I can.
No, you're good. You're no rush. No rush.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What's your hours of operation?
24/7.
That makes it easy. 24/7. All right.
Fuck.
What's a good email to reach you at, Jason?
It's bluegrassgarageservices@gmail.com.
That's an easy one. All right. Bluegrass Services@gmail.com.
Right.
All right.
So do y'all like work with Google, or are you Google, or what? Like,
No, we're your verified listings. We're a Google partner company.
okay.
They only work with corporations.
Okay.
Let's see, what else? Do you have a website or a Facebook?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. Bluegrassgarageservices.com. Yeah.
Grass Garage
Yeah.
Services.
Yeah.
.com.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So, what's some good keywords to find your listing at? We don't need them all right now. We
Right.
just need a few to start.
So garage repair near me, garage door installation.
Stand by.
All right.
Garage repair.
Yeah.
And then garage services.
Yeah.
Services. I'll put garage near me. That's nice and broad.
Right.
Near me. All right. What else?
Garage door installation near me. What the fuck?
Garage door installation near me.
Yeah.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
No, that's a good key to start with. We'll
All right.
have more later on.
All right.
All right. Jason, that's all. Let's see if I got everything. Yeah. All right. I'm going to pass it off to my senior marketing analyst, and he'll get you a quote.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your time, Jason.
Thank you too. Fuck. This fucking. I'm gonna redo this top edge. I do not
My
like
name
it.
is Mike. I'm the senior marketing analyst here on the floor today. I'm here to qualify for all the promotional discounts we got going on.
Okay.
Pleasure speaking with.
Jason.
Hey, Jason. How are you today, man?
All right. What about you?
So let's start here.
Oh. Okay.
Right off, man. All right, cool. Yeah, let's start here with the first one. Has the business been in operation for more or less than 3 years?
Yes. That was fun.
All right, perfect. So I'll get the established business discount on there.
All right.
And more or less than 20 employees working with you.
Less.
Perfect. Get that small business discount on there.
All right.
And let's see here. Are you, any of your employees or any of your family members, veterans, either served or currently serving in the military?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, cool. All right, so let me put this on to the price generator.
Okay. Price generator.
30 seconds to come back with the price. So I always like to take this time, just to simply reiterate, it's going to be a one-time processing fee.
Okay.
Cover you for the lifetime of the business. So there's no monthly fees, no yearly dues, no pay-per-click or lead, and no charge to utilize your lifetime customer service.
Nice.
All right, man.
Cool, dude. Nice. Thanks, man.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Of course, man. We're looking great. All right, you did a great job with this.
Okay, I did good.
It was starting at $3.99 in your area.
Damn.
Quoted today at $2.79.
That's not bad.
That'd be tax and services included.
That's the-
It'll also be a tax deductible as well. All right.
Oh, okay. Cool, man. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, of course. So let me see here. Now, is the Bluegrass Garage Services at gmail.com a good email to send your welcome packet and receipt to?
Yes.
Okay. And then could I get your first and last name for the invoice and tax deductible?
Yes. Jason Hawkins.
Okay. Could you spell that last name for me? I'm not the strongest speller. I do try though.
You good? HAWKINS. Hawkins.
Okay. All right.
Doctor.
And then what's the billing address going to be that we're utilizing today?
It's 162 South Broadway,
Okay.
Richmond, Kentucky.
Broadway?
Yeah, Broadway.
Broadway.
Yeah.
All right.
Richmond, Kentucky, 40475.
It was what? It was 404?
Fuck. 40475.
75. Okay, I got you. All right. And then,
Man, I can't fucking.
Is that 279 then? Is that a Visa, MasterCard, Discover?
Visa?
Visa?
Yes.
1 second here,
Brother.
all right, I'm ready for that card number whenever you are.
All right, it's 4275
All right.
6900
Okay.
2237
All right.
0157.
0157?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the expiration on that?
1225
And 3-digit CVV.
252.
252. All right. And then is the billing address linked to that card? Is that 162 South Broadway, or would that be a different address?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, cool. All right, let me read this card number back to you, just because obviously everything does get deleted for you or my protection here.
All right.
Card number is 4275
Yeah.
6900 2237 0157.
Right. That's right.
All right, and then the expiration is 12/2025, and then the 3-digit CVV is 252.
Had it too high. Yeah, that's right. Did you get it?
All right, cool. Yep. All right, cool. So, Jason, I'm going to put you on a brief hold while I process this real quick.
Fucking.
You're going to hear some music in the background. Once everything goes through, I'm going to pop back on, let you know everything
Right.
goes through, and then transfer you over to that account manager, okay?
Cool, dude.
All right. You're going to hear that music in the background now, man. Should be back in about a minute or two.
All right. Bet. I think I had that way too. My problem is when I'm trimming off the top, if it's small like this, it kind of makes it a pain in the ass. Especially around that curve, I mean. So this would be a good opportunity to fucking practice letting it, or not really practice, but yeah, I guess it is, but. Man, that's some happy music. I'm gonna break this fucking blade off. It's been 2 hours, I haven't put shit on, or shrink nothing. I'm gonna go backwards. Probably should have started this way. That's a lot fucking better. That's why I like keeping extra at the bottom. So that way I could whack off more at the top. We'll cut on the board. Mucho better. Yeah, don't send out no bullshit top edge. That's not cool, dude. Music's making me feel really happy. Touch up. Plus, I think these carbon blades are better than touch up blades. Man, I put that right on the scratch there, didn't I? Right. Hope we got that payment. All right, we'll test this out. Did I not get this shit off? Wait a minute. Is this the fucking... What's the film say? I need to get that shit off. I'm gonna spray that fucking shit. I don't know.
All right, Jason, are you there?
Yeah.
All right. So Billy just got back to me. The card was declined. So let me just go over
Shit.
the information with you one more time.
Okay. Damn.
162 East.
All right. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, it's 4275
Okay.
6900
Okay.
2237
Yep.
0156.
56.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I had 57 on there.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right.
we all make mistakes.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
I told you I'm not the strongest speller. I'm not the strongest typer either. But
Oh, well, God bless you. I'll pray for you.
Expiration is still 12/25.
Yeah.
CVB is 252.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's my fault, man. Let me run that over
I'll-
the phone now.
God bless you.
Hey, man. Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna see if he'll call me back. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if he'll call me back. I'm gonna throw some bait out there. He'll be like, whoa, I got one right there. I got one ready to pay. I got one ready to pay. We got one ready to pay. And that one supervisor, dude, he said, hang up on that piece of shit. Why are they mad at me? Because I'm not letting them scam. Dude, I made up that. No, I did make a website and a Google My Business thing called Bluegrass Garage Services. But look, dude, they didn't even give me a fucking, they didn't even call me, and they're already telling me that it's not verified. All they're doing is finding people with Google My Business profiles. So there's literally like an unlimited number of people. And they're just telling them that, hey, your Google profile doesn't even show up. I'm going to tell them, I'm going to call them again and say it does show up. Let me think, what should I use? Hold up, I gotta think of one. Oh shit, I'm shrinking this the wrong way. I didn't know it was supposed to be the other. Hold up, is this really that way? I thought it was, oh shit. See, I fucked up bad on that one. I might have to get that to lay down on the inside. That's why you don't shrink it the wrong way. I thought I plotted it out. Hold up. Oh no, because I did it long ways. That's right. Oh well, that will lay down. Didn't do too much of it. See those big zigzags, like I was talking about? Those bigger zigzags? I've noticed that. A good film. At least for me. Yeah, if you accidentally do that and catch it early, see, it's already tightened up right there. You can't untighten it. But on the inside, you put some heat on it and it'll stick down. It's not too far gone. All right. Let's see. Now let me get this shit off of here. I think I'm gonna let's see. I think I'm gonna leave them dudes alone for now. I'm gonna call Suntech and ask them what's different about their film compared to TintX. Who the hell's that? I probably could leave that bottom line on there, but I won't do it the right. I don't want to get in the habit of just leaving shit. Just because you can't see it don't mean it's there. Now the one thing I will leave is on those like Toyota Camrys, those Honda Accords and shit, on the quarter windows, that rubber thing, because you're leaving it in there, but you can always take it out if you want. Plus you'll have some extra wire, you know, if you want to hook up some speakers or something. I don't know. That's not doing any damage. That'll pop right out. Even if you don't know it's ever there, you might need it to floss. You know, if you need to make like a balm or something, you'll have an extra piece of wire. You tinters know what I'm talking about. All right, now we need to give Suntech a call and ask them why I should choose them. See, they need to sell you, or they need to sell themselves. You don't need to be. I don't see why you have to like fill out an application just to use Suntech. Like, motherfucker, you're not the only brand of tint out there. Why should I give you my money? They should be like a car salesman trying to sell you a car instead of you being like a beggar. Nobody, I'm gonna tell them, I've contacted a lot of people and nobody even knows what the hell Suntech is. Before I call Suntech, in case anyone didn't catch my other video, I called like 3 auto parts stores. And you would think someone that deals in auto parts, like my point was that the bigger point that I'm trying to make is, yeah, your ordinary citizen does not give a shit about what brand of window tint you use. Tinters only care about the brand of tint. Your customer who's paying your bills don't. Most of them, I would say. And to add on top of that point, most people don't even know that, you know, common or even the top brands of window film. Expel, Suntech, High-Tech, fucking Lumar. They don't know what that is. You could tell them you have XL brand window tint. I got Power Stroke window film. Have you heard of that? No, it's good. Oh, is it? Cool. Yeah, put that on my car. You could just make shit up. Kind of like Brian O'Connor did when he was on Too Fast, Too Furious, when he was talking about which motor he should put in his Skyline. The something 24 or the something 200 or whatever he said. And that cop who was capping, acting like he knew about cars, said, I picked the other, that one. He said, I think he was naming, he took the name of whatever brand his drink was, and he's like, I didn't know soda companies made motors. And that dude pretty much got exposed for not knowing shit about cars. So my point is, the average person doesn't need to know about the different window tint brands. Just like I couldn't tell you the top brands for jacks. I couldn't tell you the top brands for mirrors, for glass. I can't tell you the top brands for stools. I can't tell you the best type of concrete that there is out there, the best brand. I don't know. I don't really care. It's of no concern to me. The best brand of wood. If I'm getting a house built, they're like, we've got Power Stroke branded wood. It's good. Okay, I don't give a fuck what it's called. It just, is it going to last long and the price is affordable? That's all that matters. Can't believe that dude tried to bullshit me. Oh, I about did it again. Fuck. Shrink down, Jonathan. I bet there's gonna be someone out there that really thinks that's a real credit card number. I hope somebody out that listens to this does try to hack me. That used to be my real credit card number. I did have it memorized because I was buying so much shit on Amazon. I got tired of putting, or eBay, I got tired of putting it in. But sad news is it expired in 2024. All right. What's Suntech? Let's see, where's Suntech's number? Oh yeah, I changed my password. All right. Who texted me? Who the hell? What the fuck? Why is this? What is going on, dude? This is bullshit. See, when you change my password on this, let's see. Fuck it, I'll call Suntech. I'll worry about that later. Call. What's their number? Eastman Chemical Companies. Phone. There it is. First I gotta pee. That worked. But I gotta pee. Jesus Christ. All right. Time to give. I need to come with some facts too. Let's call Suntech, boys.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless.
What the
Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Is that not Suntech's number? Eastman Chemical Company. Is this for Tint? General? Is that them? Tennessee. Can't hear shit. Man. What up, dude? That fucking light fell. I'm gonna put in one of those little clamps, the light in there. I put one in there, like the little clamp thing. I just used double-sided sticky tape like a retard up here. I put that one in first, and I was thinking, I wonder if I got any of them clamps, and I did, so that shouldn't fall, but that one did fall, but I'm gonna put it up in a little while. I just thought about that. Let's see here. All right, before I call Eastman, I'm gonna use my little light. This is my little ghetto rigged up light here. Shout out to the creator of the exact light. It's cool, I like that one better. But I made one for cheaper, right? No. His does look cooler. His probably works a little bit better, but this gets the job done. So I stick this right here. Fuck, I gotta take these headrests out. Man, it's been 2 hours and I haven't put shit on this car, or this truck. But I'm in no damn hurry. It's really been 3 hours. 10. 2 hours, an hour and a half. All right. So what I do, put the light on the inside, right? Felt covered with a big ass magnet. Light here, magnet there. It's got to be a certain way, and it locks on there. So with it locked on there, I don't have to keep getting in and out of the truck, in and out, and moving around. Right. Oh, I can see my shot now. So I don't have to cut the bottom, but I can double check. See, I just twist it, and I can see right there where to cut. Now this magnet I got, it's kind of almost too damn strong. It's like a 120-pound magnet. Probably should have got a weaker magnet, but I wanted to make sure it would be good. But the only issue is it grips almost too strong. So if anybody wants to make one of these, see, look, you can probably see it from right here. If anybody wants to make one of these, sorry, all you gotta do is get if you just Google like LED flashlight, small or thin, it'll pop up and it recharges. Now that dude, his takes batteries, which has its pros and cons. Well, only con is you don't necessarily, like, you have to buy batteries, but if you buy rechargeable ones, right, you only got to buy one set, and most rechargeable batteries come with like 4, 6, 7 of them. See, 4 to 7 of them. So, you know, if it takes 2, just keep 4 already always charged. And if the batteries die, you just pop them back in instead of having to constantly, like if you forget to charge this one night, then yeah, so you can see it from right here, and this is 5, this is 20%, sorry, but 5 is just as, I can see just as good. So yeah, I wouldn't get as strong of a magnet. Who the hell just texted me? I wouldn't get as strong of a magnet just because it's a little bit harder. Y'all might not be as strong as me. You might not have the strength. But no, all bullshit aside, it's kind of a little bit harder to slide. So I would get maybe like a 40-pound magnet. This is like a 2.5 inch magnet or something. And then I got 0.8 inch acrylic, which is like plexiglass, right? And I use super glue, the gel, super glue gel. That stuff works. That in like 5 seconds, it's already bonded. And then you can get Velcro. Velcro is so much more expensive, dude. At like Walmart, the Velcro is, it's just buy Velcro from Amazon. You get like 10 times as much for half the price. Found out Velcro is not cheap at Lowe's. And I wouldn't get, I mean, the Velcro with the sticky back on it, it's still not strong enough. At least I don't think. Like, it's okay for like paper or certain things, but for this application, I would get Velcro that does not necessarily have the sticky bag. You can get the sticky bag, but you're still gonna need fucking super glue, I think. So that's it right there. And now all you gotta do is hop your ass out of here. See, now you don't have to get in and out, in and out. There's no cords, no wires. You see exactly where to cut. You don't have to have somebody, hey, hold the light, here, move it, or get, I hated getting in and out of the car, dude. So shout out to that guy that made that exact light. This is not my original invention. This is just a cheaper way to do it. Right? Instead of, because, you know, my back's not broken, right? I haven't visited Brokeback Mountain yet, but see how strong that damn thing is. But I'm sure all of us as window tinters understand the importance of taking care of our bodies, because you break your back, it's gonna be real fun getting in and out of the vehicle. Over time, it's gonna break it down. So you might only have 642,000 in and outs or bend overs. Pause, no diddy, before your back just pops. So I wanna use those wisely and sparingly. So I'm gonna take this pattern, shrink it on the board, and I'm gonna reverse roll install it. If y'all don't know, if y'all haven't been, well, actually, you know what? I said I was gonna do the Sharpie method the whole time. I could have just Sharpied and then cut it on the board, but if I'm putting anything to the glass, there's no point doing it twice. I see. So I don't see the point in doing that. So to shrink this, could snap it, probably will snap, shrink it. Start my ass in the middle, lock it down, boys. And of course, you know, with the back window on a truck, the lines don't have to be super smooth because you're just overlapping, you're just covering up. You're just overlapping the film. So, We've already some fingers on here, so when I put it on here, so I'm just gonna shrink those. Pick it up. I'm gonna pick it up to about right in the middle. I'm just gonna, like I said, painting it. Don't forget the bottom, top. See that, how it's curling? You're just tightening it up a little bit more. It's like you're squiggling with a marker. Then you stay away from that edge. That's the best way I could describe it. You're not gonna get it until you just do it. Like Nike's motto, just do it, man. And it's gonna hug the glass so tight that it shouldn't come off. Where this is so long, I'm gonna do this side too. So a little bit, more, bottom. And once you look at it, you'll be able to look at it and tell when it's shrunk enough. You can always add more heat, but you can't take it away. You don't want to forget about the middle, the bottom, evenly. And I'm not Frankensteining this bad boy on there. It's just a recipe for potential disaster. Doesn't mean you can't. Any little cunts out there that say, I could do it, You gotta do it. I hope it falls out of your hand when you're walking over there. I can't stand people who think they can always do something cooler than you. Hope your shit and fall back in it. All right, so I'm gonna bite this. Now to reverse roll / California roll / I heard Mike Burke call it a back roll. I saw a video of Mike Burke. What was he tinting? Tinting a windshield, and he tried to chop out a part where he fucked up, and he was showing people how to reverse roll, and for some reason he was peeling it off. He did just what I did. He was peeling back the peel off liner, and this just proves that we all make mistakes, and it's okay. But he like the clear liner rubbed against his shirt, which you know it had to pick up dirt, dust, particles, fuzz, and I guess he edited it right there when it touched his shirt. And next shot of it was him in the fucking car. So I don't know if they just installed that dirty particle covered fuzz, pubic hair covered tint, or if they just redid it and then went to install it. Like, fuck, it hit my shirt. Like, if this touches your shirt, bro, I don't care if this doesn't have adhesive on it or not. If this rubs against your shirt, your arm, or anything, bro, it's picking up dirt. I saw that. And I don't know why he didn't just say, hey, don't do this, I made a mistake. See, I don't know, some people that are considered experts, it's like they never fuck up, right? They never make a mistake. But I did see that. Where's it at? YouTube. It's Sun Stoppers. Hey, there's my, damn it, it's empty. Man, that's good, dude. I thought I had more. I guess Mountain Dew it is. Just reloaded on snacks yesterday. Are you ever gonna load YouTube? There we go. So yeah, this is what you don't want to do. Talk too much and not pay attention when you're peeling off that liner. Bro, why is it taking so damn long? There we go. Is this loading at all? Dude, why is this going so damn slow? I think it's because I have this plugged in. This is not the fast. This is not my gaming computer. Damn. Is this just because I have the fucking thing plugged in? It's really going that damn slow. Well, fuck it. All because I got my TV plugged in. It's going like 0.5 miles an hour. All right. They've been live for like days. I don't know what they're doing. It's just like a commercial. I mean, these are good for $1.25 at the damn, what you call them? Dollar Tree. I'm gonna buy all the ones they got in stock. These are real good. Pears, almonds, yogurt flavored raisins, dried cranberries, dried cherries, and dried blueberries. Here, when he's saying pop it with your teeth, he fucks up when he does that, right after he does it. I don't hear the shit on him.
Pop it with our teeth because
right here.
that's how we did it back in the day.
He just, he made a mistake. Or it's something like he's got some skills. He, I learned how to shrink backwards from his videos. One of his videos. Look right here.
Old school guys. You can always tell a guy who's been tinting windows more than 15 years because they eat the film. This thing has a liner right here, and we pop it with our teeth because that's just how we did it back in the day. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wet this thing.
Why don't you hit his shoulder?
It's called a roll technique. This roll technique. See, I just walk in
It's
and
easy.
shop out like I own this place. I don't. I just
There's something I don't.
today for this next hour.
I like to do, but there's something.
It's all good.
See, watch this part right here. There's something about this dude that just doesn't seem genuine, man. And I'm not saying he's a dick. I just something about him I don't trust. You'll see what I mean. Not that he's a fucking shady dude, but I get a vibe, dude. I can read vibes very well. Watch, he's peeling this liner off. I don't know why he sprays it twice, dude. He's too busy talking. Let me just shut him up, dude, because he's talking, bullshitting around, and look, he's already sprayed it. It's done. And he pulls it off and sprays it again. Now, I don't know if he's one of them people like, oh, JC Tints, who the fuck is that? Who the fuck are you? It don't matter who I am or where I'm from or what I know. What I am seeing is arguably, he's a good tinter, he knows his shit, but he fucked up live on camera. And I don't know if he tried to hide it or what. Look, he peels it back again. Why, dude? You're just introducing more dirt. Look, oh, it folded on itself. Sorry, it didn't hit his shirt. It folded on itself. That's what happened. Hit his shirt. No, I think did it hit his shirt earlier? For some reason, I'm thinking in my brain it hit against his shirt. When he first started peeling this, no, it folded on itself. And if you know the back of that liner, like that you can touch on the outside, that should not touch the sticky part of the film. It's exposed to everything. Your fingers, dust. Now, he's touching the film, which that's fine. Right there, because that's going to be covered up. But right here, I don't know why he's grabbing so far into the film, though. Like he's got his hand right there, like 6 inches. That's a thumbprint, bro. I used to get thumbprints on my windshields from doing shit like that. Bro, I would get thumbprints on my tint because I was doing that shit right there. Touching the film like 4 inches in on the, or excuse me, touching the liner 4 inches in. With my fucking thumb. I'd be tinting and boom. There'd be a damn thumbprint. Because your thumbs have oil on them, dude. Well, he's done. I don't know why he touched it again after that. That left side. Yeah, you spray it. There, it did rub against his shirt right there, dude. Look, man. He's too busy yapping and shit. Like, yeah, talk, but look, dude. That's the inside of the clear liner. Look. What the fuck, dude? What's up with all these popular tint? Like, if I fuck up, I admit it, dude. Dude, it's touching his fucking shirt right there. Not the outside, the inside just rubbed against his fuzz-covered shirt, dude. It's a nice shirt. It's not dirty. But, dude, it picked up everything that's on his shirt on that side, and then it folds in on itself against the adhesive on the other side. That thing's contaminated as fuck, dude. Tell me it's not. Look, it rubs against his shirt. That whole bottom right section rubbed against his shirt, dude. Look, it's sprayed. Why is he spraying it again? Why open it up and introduce it to atmosphere again? Why is he doing that twice, dude? And this is where he fucked up. Why are you spraying it twice? Spray it the first time enough. Or why are you lifting it up? Anytime you open that up, dude, pretend there's zombies in your house. Or excuse me, pretend you're in your house and there's zombies outside. Anytime you open your front fucking door, there's a chance a zombie might run in there and kill you. And bite you, scratch you, now you're sick. Every time he opens up that, peels off that liner, he's potentially letting zombies in, which are dirt particles in the air, fuzz. And he fucked up right here, look, right there. You see him looking at it? Right there. He realized what he did, and I bet he said, shut the camera off. It folded in on itself. See it curled in? Right there, he realized he fucked up at that moment. Look. Now he's got his fingers on the adhesive, the liner folded in on itself. So that's in the driver's side view, right on the driver's side view, bro. Hold up, you can't see it because of my face. Right on the driver's side, right in their line of vision, it folded in on itself. So there's dirt right there, and his hand is touching it right there. I don't care if you shave your hand, shave your fingers, there's shit on it. And yeah, he cut right after that and went to the next thing. Why did he lift it off twice? I'd never do that. I'd never peel off the liner twice. You peel it off, spray it, close it. That's it. Why you keep peeling the shit off? Risking something happened, and something happened. Damn, dude. Look. He's unrolling it right there. He realized he fucked that whole section. The back touched it. I haven't even been tinting that long, dude. I know better than that. I know way better than that, and I ain't been tinting that long. Dude, there's no, like right now, with this, there's no reason for me to peel that liner off again. There's not. Why would I? Why? It's already wet. So I can have it, this part, which is, I've touched with the squeegees touch this. All kinds of shits touch this. Why would I risk this dirt covered shit touching out? Look, I'll take a sample right now. Take a sample. All right. Like how the cops get a fingerprint, right? I'll take a random sample and see what we pick up. Come on, man. That's why I like Matt's seal guard tape better than this tuck tape bullshit, because it wants to break off in random places. Look. There. So this tape, right? This tape right here. Right in the middle of it. We'll take a sample. Of course, the edge is my fingers on it. We're going to take a sample of somewhere on this film. Right where it touched. His touched. Right there. We'll take a random sample. And this has a white background too. So anything on here, we'll see any particles. So theoretically, this would have touched the inside sticky part of the film. So this is a perfect analogy, because the inside of this sticky shit on the tape represents the adhesive on the film that this would have touched. Let's see what we got. Not a whole lot. There's a fuzz right there. Oh, it's a small one. I'm not going to be petty about it. There's just a little fuzz right Not much. Got a safe on that one. That's good. How about this section right here? See if we can get a fingerprint. Pubic hair. All right, let me get the tint. So we're gonna roll this up. I'm gonna hit this with water. Now you can roll it up on either side you want, but just know that the side you roll up on, I like to install on the opposite side. Now I probably should prep this window first. It's got defrosters. No, that don't have defrosters, does it? That's one of the first truck back windows I've seen with no defrosters, dude. How the hell's the shit melt? Huh. How in the world I probably should have got my rag, my shop towel. But how the heck does the ice melt off, dude, if there's no defrosters? That's weird. Have y'all ever seen a truck with no defrosters? People are probably tired of hearing me talk. I need a tint. This should have been according to some of y'all out there, this should have been a 30-minute video. Y'all could tint these in 30 minutes. All right? Hand cut, no plotter. People out there in the world should figure out by now I'm anti-speed. I do not like fast window tinting. I like efficient, but I don't like people trying to be the fastest of the fastest, because at a certain point you have to sacrifice quality, in my opinion. Because I mean, unless you're an AI robot, yeah, it just takes X amount of time. Like, there's always going to be someone that runs faster than you, right? Usain's Bolt's going to get broken one day in terms of the fastest 100-yard dash. Let's have glue on it somewhere. But it's like there's not going to ever be a human that runs a 1 second 100-meter dash. 1 second. There won't. It's cool to be the fastest, right? It's like, yeah, cool. And then it's like, there's other shit to worry about in life. Who cares? Like, yeah, I'm not hating on the dude. It's a nice accomplishment, but who really cares if you're the fastest window tinter? You do. You meaning the person that has that title. I mean, it's a nice accomplishment. You should have a level of self-respect. But being the fastest window tinter to me is almost like being the fastest person to put together a pizza box. Yeah, it's cool, man, but I don't know. Shout out to Dave Hokeesma. I think it's cool, but would I like to get faster? Hell yeah, but I'm not so concerned about I'm the fastest. Some people are, and you know, good for them. But my thing is doing a good job. I don't want to take all day on it because I got shit to do, but at the end of the day, I think if someone gets too obsessed about speed, you got to start sacrificing shit. And what's the first thing that's going to be sacrificed? I think the quality of the job. Because you're going to have to start skipping steps. Some steps you might not have to do. It's like, I'm just going to not prep the outside of the window and I'll just air peel it. Okay, maybe. And then your chance of risk goes up. And it's like, if you got to run balls to the walls to get a car done in like 30 minutes, is it really worth it? Because you're going to have to go super fast. Like, you got like a super hot girlfriend you want to get, or a wife you want to hurry up and get home to. Or the more cars, I get it, the more cars you do, the more money you make. I get that. But at a certain point, I'm content with doing 3 cars a day. I'm cool with that. Now around $1,000, I'm cool with that. Because ChatGPT told me happiness levels off at around, in terms of how much money you make, levels off at around 100 grand a year, or 75 grand a year. So that's just 75 days out of a whole year, you make $1,000. So if I make $1,000 75 times in a year, I'm cool. I don't need to do more than that. That's the way I look at life. So that means if I think that way, I can take my sweet ass time. Now I understand that people, if someone's sitting here waiting on me to get done with their ride, I'm not gonna be a dick and make them wait 4 fucking hours on a realistically 2-hour job. I'm not gonna. They got shit to do too. They got kids to feed. They got TV shows to watch. They got places to go, people to see. But at the end of the, on a day like today, dude just said, "Oh, just let me know when you're done." Okay. I'm not in a rush. I want to make videos. I like getting sidetracked. I want to talk about different shit. I want to do different shit. Who's this gangster? All right, so I unrolled about a foot of this. And if you're not reverse rolling truck back windows, I don't know how you live your life right. Hey, guess what? I've seen a guy Frankenstein a window. He can do it. Cool. That's awesome. You can Frankenstein a windshield. You can Frankenstein a windshield. Cool, man. Good for you. And I mean that. I'm not being disingenuous. That is cool. That's cool. That's like me doing one-legged squats. Y'all probably can't do it. Maybe a one-arm push-up, but I'd love to see any one of y'all on video do a pistol squat. I can do it, but it's really not that fucking cool. I mean, it's cool, but you know, you might get a chick to say, "Wow, you're strong," and then, you know, she might give you a nice back rub. You might have a couple dudes at the gym or a cop say, "Well, I can't even do that." That's what the cop told me. I should be getting my arrest video soon, or the body cam video of the cops that were involved in my arrest a couple months ago. I should be getting that soon. And that's what one of the cops said when I did a pistol squat. He made that little head nod and his eyebrows went up. I said, if I was honestly if I was impaired, how the hell can I do this? And I did 2 pistol squats. You know what the cop said? Well, I can't even do that. I said, exactly. I want to get that on. I want to get a clip of that. Why? Because I think it's funny. I mean, the situation isn't really funny, but when I said that to the cop, the look on his face when he was like impressed, he was like, damn, this motherfucker just did a pistol squat. I work out 3 times. I think being fast, like not being like Luke, shout out to Luke, not being like, I'm sure Luke wants to get, you know, quicker at it. He don't want to spend 7 hours tinting the damn car. He's got things to do. He's got he's got more training to do. So if he's spending 7 hours on a paid job, that's less time he's got to train and to listen to me and Mr. Jaybird tell him what to do, boss him around. Cut that. Shrink that, Luke. I'm just kidding. Nah, but Luke is going to be the fucking man. Luke Martin is going to be... Hey, Luke, just be prepared for the hate you're going to get. You're going to have people trying to shut you down. Because you're going to be the #1 tinter in Idaho. You're going to have people in Boise talking about you. Heard about that Luke dude? Who? This fucking kid, man. What? Yeah, this dude Luke, man, tinting up a storm. I reckon he's pretty fucking good. They said he's got like 2 or 3 different master tinters and then some half black guy teaching him how to tint and shit. What? Yeah, man, we're going to have to take him out. He's going to take all the cars off the street for us. Everybody's going to want to go to him. And in about 6 months, Luke, you're going to have the most reviews in the whole county. And guess what? By the end of, depending on how many cars you do, you might have the most reviews in the whole state in about a year if you keep using that card. I highly doubt that many people around you are using those Google Tap cards. A lot of people don't even know they exist. We can do some research and just ask ChatGPT which window tint shop in Iowa, I said Idaho, in Iowa, keep getting them mixed up, Idaho, Iowa, has the most reviews on Google. Right? That's because once you get to that, Luke, think about how the panties are going to drop when you can tell people, yeah, so like, you know, I got the most reviews in the whole state, man, for window tint. What? #1 in the state in Google reviews? Now, that don't mean that you're the best. You know, that don't mean that you're the most experienced. That don't mean you've been doing it the longest. But that number means something, and it speaks for itself. They can take that however they want. They may think that you're the best just from seeing that number. They may think that you've been doing it too long. Well, you look like you just graduated kindergarten. You're so young, but you can use that to your advantage. Just because you get carded, you know, to buy a pair of men's jeans, that don't mean nothing. You could use that to your advantage, that baby face. All right. Oh yeah, I need to call Suntech. I'm only tinting 5 windows, dude. That one, this one, that one, that one, that one. That's it. And it's been 2 hours already. Tinted 1 window. But yeah, people need to take a look in the mirror, bro, and figure out what really matters in life, dude. You're gonna be old one day and you're gonna be dead one day. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna really care about in that in-between time? You know what I mean? Making your customer smile, making your client smile, making your dad smile, making your mom smile, making your kids smile. There we go. These days y'all gonna listen. Making your mom smile, making your listen. All right, let's run this battery down. Let's run that battery all the way down. I can't believe that dude got mad at me because I was wasting his time while he was trying to scam me. He said, hang up on that piece of shit. I'm the piece of shit because you're telling me that because you're lying. I'm the one getting lied to, and I'm the piece of shit for trying to waste your time to stop you from actually ripping. And guess what? If they weren't making no money, if they weren't successfully ripping people off, they wouldn't still be calling people. They're calling people because they're having success, dude. If it wasn't working, they wouldn't be called. They had a whole team of people, bro. Now every time you answer the phone. Or they answer the phone, they're using a different name. George, whatever, they probably told them, whatever name comes to your head. That's like a Wolf of Wall Street / Indian scammer, Nigerian call center thing they got going on. And there's a dude on the internet that exposes people like that. Pleasant Green is one. There's this other dude with blue hair that sounds like that changes his voice to sound like a grandma. And there's a few guys that like to expose people. Why? Because they don't want people to fall victim. That's why they do it. And I respect people who put their neck out on the line, take time out of their day to expose these scams. Some people, I think, deserve to get scammed. Most people don't. Now, if you're trying to buy a bunch of cocaine, for example, right, or a bunch of fentanyl or heroin, and somebody sells you baking soda or brown sugar, or some powdered sugar or salt, I don't feel bad for you, right? If you're trying to buy a weapon of mass destruction, right, like a bomb, I don't feel bad if somebody gets some speaker wires, some batteries, and some fireworks and writes TNT on it, and with a stopwatch. I don't care if